What's going on, everybody? My name is Matt and this is Patriot Comics. Welcome to today's video. I went to my local comic shop and I went diving in the dollar bins. They usually have some really awesome books in their dollar bins over at my LCS, and they charge only $1 per book, but of course the more you buy, the more you save. So I ended up getting an entire short box of comics for $100. I think that was a great deal considering some of the books that I found. I got about 140 books or so, and I only paid $100, and I thought that was a great deal. Let's get into all the books that I found in the dollar bins at my LCS. Let's go and check them out. First book here is Cloak and Dagger #1. This is the premiere issue of the first ongoing Cloak and Dagger series. Really cool book. I find this a lot in dollar bins, and I always grab it, you know. I have probably 5 issues now, but not a bad book at all for less than $1. Here we have a pretty cool find. You know, it's X-Force #1, which I find in dollar bins all the time, but this is actually the second printing. You notice with the gold background, and it's just a great book. I mean, first appearance of GW Bridge, first appearance of Warpath, third appearance of Warpath, first appearance of GW Bridge, first cameo of Tyler Dayspring, and also the unofficial appearance of Deadpool. Pretty awesome book there. You know, can't beat it, and I think it's cool that it's a second printing. I always pick up these, 90s books that are second printings. You know, they're a little bit lower print run, and they're cool to have to go along with the first printings in my collection. So, next book we have here is Punisher War Journal #50. Awesome cover. And this has a preview of Punisher 2099. So, pretty cool little minor key for the War Journal series. I also picked up Secret Wars Volume 2. We have issue #2, issue #5. And this is actually the first appearance of Boom Boom in a newsstand. And then also issue #8. Not too bad at all for less than $1. These were some cool finds. Captain Marvel 53. Nice little Bronze Age book. And also the first cameo appearance of Elysius and first appearance of Sterilax in Captain Marvel 59. Not too bad for less than $1. Here we have some Marvel Star Trek books. This is from the motion picture. Issue #3. And issue #6. You know, nothing too crazy, but they are pretty cool Marvel Star Trek books. But we also have a Marvel Star Wars issue 46. That was an awesome find. I never find Star Wars books, like older Star Wars books, in the dollar bins. So finding this one was definitely a nice little score. All right, let's move on to the next stack of books here. They had a handful of these. We have the Tales to Astonish Submariner, little Bronze Age Tales to Astonish. They're all like reprints of the old Submariner books. So we have issue #2, issue #3. We got #7 and #9 and #11. I wish they had #1. That's a pretty cool book in this run. But not too bad to find these in the dollar bin. I thought that was really awesome, so I had to pick those up. I also got a couple full mini-series here. I have the entire series of Spider-Man Deadly Foes. Issue #1, issue #2, #3, and #4. So there's 4 books in this little mini-series here, and they had all 4 of them, and they're all in very high grade, which is awesome. Another complete mini-series is Deathlock Special. We got #1 in a newsstand, and then #2 in a direct edition. #3 with an awesome Doom cover. And I think one of these is one of these a first appearance or something? I can't remember. No, it wasn't this series. Never mind. So here we have all 4 issues of the Deathlock miniseries. Really cool. And then the next little mini-series that I picked up was Fantastic Four versus the X-Men, issue #1. And all these books are in super high grade, which is nice. Issue number 2, cool Wolverine cover. Issue number 3 with Doctor Doom. And then issue number 4 of this 4-part limited series. Got all 4 books, all in high grade. And this last issue is the first cameo appearance of Anya Eisenhardt. So pretty cool. So we got, a handful of full mini-series runs right out of the dollar bin. They're all in really nice condition. Not too bad at all. All right, so I did grab a couple DC books too. This one is just a cool book here. It's Jonathan Lord starring in Silver Blade, issue number 1. It's got a great cover. It also has a big poster in the centerfold. So that was a kind of a cool little find there. And then this book was really cool as well. We have Doorway to Nightmare. The issue number 1 in this series is like $100 book. This is issue number 3 in a newsstand. Really cool cover. And they are actually making an HBO Max series, I believe, for Madame Xanadu. So, these books might go up a little bit. You could spec on Xanadu a little bit there for that HBO series. Kind of interesting, so I had to grab it, and just a really cool cover as well. All right, so that's the only DC books I got, but this last stack is pretty awesome. So I picked up a couple books here. We have Fantastic Four Annual number 16. Really cool book here, and this is the first appearance of Dragonlord. Really awesome, nice little first appearance book. And then also we have Namor, the Submariner, Annual number 1. Really cool book here. It's in a newsstand, and it is the first appearance of the 3rd Red Guardian, Alexei Lebedev. So, and also the origin of Namor. So, pretty cool little minor key book there. And then they also had a whole bunch of Defenders books, which was awesome. Issue 82 and issue 83. Issue 89, which is a cool little key in this run. It's the origin of Hellcat, Patsy Walker. And there's also a profanity panel little error in here that the publishers didn't catch, or the editor didn't catch. It's got like a little picture of a rabbit holding up a sign that says SHIT on it, which is kind of funny, kind of interesting. And so that's a cool little book to find there. Issue number 93 for the Defenders. And another little minor key, issue 94. Awesome Hellcat cover. This is the first appearance of Gargoyle. We also got Doctor Strange. We got Son of Satan on there. Really, really cool book. But this last book was the best find. I couldn't believe they had this in the dollar bin. I'm surprised nobody grabbed it, nobody noticed it, because this next book is a big key, especially right now. While I'm filming this video, October of 2022, there's a big movie coming out in the MCU that a lot of people are excited about, and that is Wakanda Forever, the new Black Panther movie. And we're going to see Namor, the Submariner. We're going to see Atlantis. It's going to be really awesome. And, hopefully we'll see a really nice battle scene between Namor and the Black Panther. And this next book is that book and that key. This is The Defenders, issue number 84, the first battle between Namor and Black Panther. This is a really awesome find. I couldn't believe they had this. It's got a couple little, they're pressable defects for sure. There's a little tiny little tear or little mini chip at the top left corner. But, with a good pressing and some cleaning, this book will be pretty decent. It's definitely like either the higher end of mid-grade, maybe even the lower end of high grade, but the first battle of Namor and Black Panther, big key book. In high grade, this is, I believe, like an $80 book, maybe even more. I got to double check, Key Collector again. I know in mid-grade, I think it's like a $20 or $30 book, maybe even more. But I was just so excited to find this. Like I said, we're getting Wakanda Forever movie coming out, a big MCU. We get to see Namor for the first time. Really exciting. And just this book here, I think is definitely on an upward trend with that movie coming out, and having the first battle of Namor and Black Panther is pretty awesome. So definitely a really exciting find in the dollar bin for less than $1. Like I said, I did get an entire short box, but this video would go on for like an hour or more if I showed every single book. There was a lot of Bronze Age stuff in the dollar bin, and that's what I was grabbing. I grabbed a handful of Captain America books. All different issues. No big keys, nothing too crazy. That's why I'm not showing them in this video. I pulled out all the best stuff. There's a lot of filler books, but some really great stuff, and a lot of Bronze Age, like I said, which I love Bronze Age Marvel books. That's pretty much my go-to with collecting. So really excited to find all these books, and I can't believe I found this key in the dollar bin. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think about all the books I found at my local comic shop in the $1 bin. And of course, the more you buy, the more you save. I got 140 books for $100. So not a bad deal at all. He actually even threw in a free short box, a brand new BCW short box. So that was really awesome. And I think I got a great deal, and I think I found some crazy awesome books. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think? I hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos all about comic book collecting. And ring the notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.